Wow, you guys. Miss Hillary, Carlos, nor Mia are letting up on Miss Netta or Charles no time soon. They asked Carlos a few questions, okay? And he pretty much calls Miss Netta and Charles a lie. He also said that they pretty much got to pay him for up to a year. Okay? And check out what else he had to say. Y'all check it out and let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
See, if he would have kept his damn mouth closed, if he would have kept his damn mouth closed about black women, African American women, and their children, left me alone, left Duchess alone, left all these women alone, Hurricane Hillary would have been gone. But see, when you're dealing with somebody like Joe Diddy, who love these freak-offs, see, when somebody like Joe Diddy, you got to come in for full force. You can't let up on Joe Diddy. See, Carlos was the best thing that happened to Joe Diddy and Charleston Chew. I'm telling y'all the God heaven knows truth. Carlos was the best thing that happened to these folks. And if, as you can see, since Carlos ain't dealing with them, when have you seen them doing all them skits? And when have you seen them doing all of their appearances and going around doing these club performances and everything else? When do you see them doing anything, costumes, anything that you've seen when Carlos was managing these people? You can barely get these damn people to go into Walmart and go live. You ain't never seen them do nothing since Carlos been gone. Tell me if I'm wrong. Hello, Carlos. We got Carlos in the house, y'all. Oh, Carlos is in here? Carlos is in the house. Hello, Carlos. Welcome in again to the Miss Hillary Sanchez Show. You are welcome to come up if you want to, Carlos. If not, everybody say hi to Carlos. Hey, Carlos.
Hello.
How are you?
You all hear me?
We can hear you.
Doing good.
So I didn't hear that part of it. So I was just asking questions because I was curious. But I don't know if you remember when me and Charles had the phone conversation and that whole thing unraveled. And he was just, sharing, a lot of stuff. And I think I was asking Charles, I'm like, why do you, continue to take that type of treatment, from Netta or whatever? Why don't you leave? And I wasn't saying it in a smart way, but I just don't think that when you're in a relationship with somebody or a marriage, you should be calling them bees and disrespecting them and belittling them. So I was just asking that, and his response to me was, what people don't know is that trailer is in my name.
The trailer is not in Charles' name. Charles is not even he's on no information for the trailer. That is not true. That's why it was been said by Joe that Joe can put Charles out the trailer because it's not, Charles' name is not on the trailer. Now, they were going to, whatever house they were going to get, they were going to try to get together where they would have something in both their names. But the trailer was not in Charles' name, so there's also another lie.
Why would he think that the trailer's in his name?
I don't think he thinks that. I just think that he knows he lied. And he thinks he can do a lot of people and, get by with lies.
Oh, okay. Has Joe them made any attempts after you put out those notices and basically warned them on social media about what they're doing? Have they tried to renegotiate the contract with you or try to come to some type of agreement to where y'all can both work things out off the app?
No, I'm not interested in working anything out.
You literally will be able to seek damages and know everything that they pulling in from all these sales and the seasoning, which was your idea, and all this other stuff they claim they got going on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, and again, I have attorneys on my side. Like I've mentioned before, I have worked with hundreds of attorneys that I'm friends with. So they could never go against the legal capacity or the legal backing, rather, that I have. So even if they tried to hire a lawyer, that lawyer couldn't keep up with the amount of attorneys that we have.
Question, Carlos. Now, so I'm sure that your contract says that, anything they're booked for, you get a percentage of, right?
Yeah, that's correct. And again, as I mentioned a while ago, all our contracts with our clients state that we still receive a percentage up to a year after no longer working with the client.
Right. Okay. So your company was supposed to get a percentage of the 20 verses that they did, because they got paid for doing the 20 verses. I was told they got paid for that appearance.
Yeah. I'm sure they did. So we're going to do an audit when the time is right. We're just, when the time is right, we're just going to do an audit, a complete audit of whatever they receive. And this is just legal jargon now. But whenever we'll have a way of being able to go back and look at all that, right? So we can subpoena for all the social media records. We can subpoena for every business dealing. We can subpoena for the emails from the email that they created. All of that information, we should be able to subpoena through discovery and be granted that documentation.
So you're playing that very, very smart. Like if you playing chess, and see, they don't realize how much of a bad legal move they make it. And you told me yourself, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong. Did you not tell me that Glizzy, Joe Diddy, would call you at 7 a.m. for absolutely nothing?
Yeah, almost every day. Almost every single day.
And I believe you, but there were people on this app who reported that the trailer is in Charles' name. That's why Mia said that. So, and he told me of that. So you don't have to disclose how you know if you don't want to, but are you confident that that trailer is in Joe's name only?
Yeah, I'm 100% confident in that.
Okay, Mia, did that answer your question?
Yeah, it did. I'm just wondering, I understand. So basically, at the end of it, Charles just lied to me about that. So I'm wondering, what else was a lie? Because why would you sit up and say the trailer's in your name? That's why you can't leave. Clearly, you don't want to leave.
Yeah, just because something is in your name doesn't mean that you cannot leave. So that doesn't even remotely.
Right. You're right.
I just also told you that, so I don't know, you need to fact check the entire conversation that you had with him. So I also told you that the thing about the house was a lie as well. So to me, that's out of the two things you mentioned, both were falsehoods.